Welcome back to Let's Play the Seventh Guest. I'm Chaos, and last we left off... Now, we have to solve the puzzle here on the bed. Coin puzzle.
Oh, I'm dying to see what you'll do next.
Also known as utter rehash of the card puzzle. Exactly the same rules.
Curses!
That one was easy, this one is a little bit trickier. The easiest way to figure out the solution to this is, first you need to consider that it's a very unusual pattern. The coins out on the edges here can only be approached from two angles. From above and from the right. Which means you're going to need to get it from one angle and leave through the other. So you know you're going to need to approach these like so, or like so. That being said, you also have these ones just kind of hanging out here on the corners, and those also can only be approached from two angles. So obviously you're going to need to approach them like so. Once you know those two things, and you can figure those out pretty easily just by looking at it for a second, or trying it out, you can find out the solution pretty quick.
Up and down, and side to side.
In case you didn't figure that out already. Corners are dealt with. Now we gotta get the outliers. That's it. Puzzle solved.
So you live to play another day.
Aw, he sounds so disappointed.
Oh my word. Yes. Oh, this is it. All this money. Rich. Filthy rich. What is this? What's going on?
Now that the music has stopped freaking out. Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be his death, or I don't know if the melty thing is just an illusion, because if it is his death, it kind of causes confusion on some of the other events, which we'll get to in very shortly. But yeah, continuing on through this door over here.
A secret room. This is the puzzle that Stop set out. And I solved
it. Not much of a secret room, it's just off a bedroom. I mean, the door is plainly right there. think he would do a better job of hiding his demonic altars. Anyway, another puzzle here on the floor.
Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
This puzzle is kind of a confusing one for me. I know what the objective is. I know the objective is to get from this arrow to that arrow. That much is obvious. I also know you do that by taking one tile at a time. I also know that the tiles have something to do with...
There's more to these markings than meets the eye.
with the tiles dropping out. The problem is, I don't know what they have to do with it.
Is there a pattern to this?
Supposedly there is a pattern to this. The way I understand it, the colors have something to do with numbers, with the number of tiles that'll drop out. Or
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
how many steps you have to take before the tile drops out, something like that. I haven't been able to discern any sort of pattern for it. I pretty much solved this entire puzzle on a fluke. I took the longest, most convoluted path possible, pretty much stepped on every single tile I could to the exit, and that was the solution. That's it. There's a solution.
Careful you don't slip and fall.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the puzzle. Just take the longest, most convoluted path you can possibly manage, and you get the answer. Anyway, continuing on.
Now the sacrifice must come from you. It must be brought to me. A final sacrifice.
That cutscene potentially implies a lot of things, and I'm not sure what. Who's the baby? What's the sacrifice? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. Anyway, creepy cutscene over here. Moving on, over to the right here. I'm not entirely sure who that's supposed to be, if anyone, or if it's just a random thing to be creepy, whatever.
This? This? Yes, this is it. Not magic. This is stuff secret. Some demented science. I have this day discovered a way to communicate. I wanted power. Real magic, if it existed. Not this. Not that. Oh no! No!
Which is, again, why I'm kind of questioning whether that melty thing is supposed to be an illusion or how they die, because if it's how they die, or if it's a death, it implies that the magician has died twice now, both from the melty thing and being strangled by the gypsy woman. I don't know if... Granted, he didn't necessarily die on either of those. Maybe that was an illusion, and maybe he didn't die from the gypsy woman and he escaped, and it just showed that part. I don't know. But now for pretty much the part of the game I was dreading the most. When I talked about diabolical puzzles in this game, this one is probably the most infamous one.
It's another puzzle. Imagine, inside a microscope.
Here's the thing. This isn't a puzzle. This is a game. This is a game of you versus stuff. This is a game where you have two little blue blobs, he has two little green blobs, and the entire objective is to take over, is to have the most colors, most blob of your color on the board at the end of the game. It's a 7x7 grid, so there's 49 spaces. Which means the closest game possible is 25 of your blobs versus 24 of his blobs. The method of playing is you can make one of two moves. You can either select a blob, select one space away, and it'll multiply in that direction. Or you can select a blob and select two spaces away, and it'll jump to that location. The objective, of course, is to take over all of the opponent's blobs, or take the majority of the board anyway. The problem with this is the opponent is really, really good at this game. Like, ridiculously good at this game. And yes, I know those were stupid moves. I was just kind of showing moves off here. Now, here's the problem I'm having. I can't beat this puzzle. That's not to say that it's too difficult, and it is difficult, but I have beaten this puzzle before. No, the problem here is I can't beat the puzzle because the game freezes. I get about halfway into the puzzle, and the game freezes. I can't get any farther in the game than this. And I'm not going to let this Let's Play just hang and give up because I can't get any farther. So, pretty much the only thing I can think of doing at this point is... the best thing I can do is kind of give you an idea of the best strategies. Or the best strategy I can find. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to try and show some strategy of what to do. The best thing I can give you is you need to take more blobs than you're giving away with a move. That was a bad move, for example, because now he just took 4 and I only gained 3 out of that. Of course, now I kind of got him trapped in the corner there.
That's not it.
Then again, I might actually solve this puzzle here before it freezes. Actually, that might work out for me, now that I think about it.
I'm going to have to start again.
He says that, he doesn't mean it. Ignore him.
Curse!
Whoops.
That's not it. I'm going to have to start again. I'm going to have to start again.
Yep, and there he won.
This is trickier than it looks.
But there's the game. That's pretty much how and you can kind of figure it out after you try it a couple times. You need to be a bit more... I did quite a few stupid moves there. I'll keep playing here until it crashes on you, just so you can see. I'm actually surprised it didn't crash at any point during that game, but... That was a dumb move right there, because now he's just going to trick all of them. As you can see, I'm doing a pretty poor job of this, but... It's actually a little surprising. I'm shocked that it hasn't crashed yet.
I'm going to have to start again.
Yes, I am. But yeah, as you can see, that's kind of the general strategy to the microscope puzzle.
Curses!
And there you go. I managed to get the game to freeze. That's the problem I always have. I play it for a while, and then it just hangs. And this puzzle's hard enough without the game constantly freezing when I'm trying to play it. So all I can really say is I'm not going to let this one puzzle ruin the entire Let's Play. I'm not going to just stop because of this. So next time on Let's Play of this 7th guest here, I'll have gone to the study and I will have consulted the hint book 3 times to get this puzzle solved, because I'm not going to take any more time on this. And frankly, you don't get anything out of this puzzle. There's no cutscene after this. It's just solved. It's just a game to play. It doesn't add anything to the plot whatsoever. So there it is. There is the microscope puzzle. This is probably one of the most infamous games from 7th Guest, and as much as I hate to admit it, I can't beat it for you. Not here, anyway. Anyway, next time, we continue on, solve the rest of the puzzles in the house.